And now I need to share screen. Share screen. Which one do I want? It's this one. Okay. Share. Okay, we'll start recording. Thank you for stopping by and thank you for your likes. Hi. I'm going to record episode 8 of my workbook podcast for Arabic verbs with journalistic or media vocabulary, media verbs, media vocabulary in the example sentences. Welcome back to the Arabic Verbs Workbook podcast. I'm your host, Suraya bin Farhat, and this is episode 8, Form 2, faʿʁala, pattern, meaning, and common verbs. This episode begins our Form 2 arc, where verbs shift from basic action to causation, intensity, and repetition. If Form 1 is about doing, Form 2 is about making it happen. Teaching, organizing, intensifying, and repeating. The pattern. The pattern is faʿʁala. Form 2 follows a clear rhythmic pattern. faʿʁala, يفعل, فعل. فعل is the past tense, يفعل is the present tense, and فعل is the imperative. The key feature is the shadda, the doubled middle radical. This doubling adds force and clarity. It's not optional. It defines the form. Meaning shift from knowing to teaching. Form 2 often transforms the meaning of Form 1 verb by adding causation or intensity. Let's look at some examples. Alima, Form 1, is to know. Allama, Form 2, is to teach. In fact, it's to make someone know. When you teach, you make someone know, or at least you try. Sometimes it doesn't work, but you're making or trying to make someone know something. Another example, kataba, Form 1 is to write. Form 2, kattaba, is to make someone write. Either you're dictating to them, so you're making them write, or if a kid doesn't want to write, or someone doesn't want to write, and you make them write, you force them to write, that's also kattaba, Form 2. One more example, hafiza is to memorize. Hafaza is to make someone memorize or to help them memorize. Like when we were kids, our parents used to help us memorize verses of the Quran. Hafaza, or someone who is a sheikh at the mosque, helps kids memorize verses of the Quran. That's the verb hafaza, makes them memorize or helps them memorize. Next example, nadama is to arrange. Like in poetry, when you write poetry, you arrange words in a certain way so they make beautiful phrases or sentences. That's nadama. And nadama, Form 2, where you double the middle consonant, the ayn part of the verb, is to organize, to make things arranged. Okay, next is hadara. Hadara is to attend, and haddara is to make something attend, make something be present by preparing it. Haddara is to prepare. So these verbs are called muta'addiyah, transitive, and we say muta'addiyah for a group of verbs because a group of verbs is non-human plural, and as you know, non-human plural in Arabic is always considered singular feminine. Muta'addiyah sounds singular feminine, and it is because of this reason. So that means that they are transitive. They take objects and often pair with harf jar, a preposition to complete their meaning. And we are going to look at some examples. Okay, so let's first look at some high-frequency Form 2 verbs, and then we will see them in some sentences. So, alima is to know, allama is to teach, kataba is to write, kattaba is to dictate, hafiza is to memorize, haffada is to make someone memorize or help someone memorize. Nadama is to organize, not to organize, to arrange, and nadama is to organize. It's like a step beyond just arranging. Hakama is to rule, hakkama is to govern decisively or to make someone rule. And then hadara is to be present. Haddara is to make something present by preparing it. Haddara is to prepare. These verbs express intentional action, especially in formal, instructional, or journalistic contexts. And let's look at them in sentences. So in this part, we're going to deal with syntax and prepositions in sentence examples. Form 2 verbs follow standard subject-verb-object structure, but many require prepositions to clarify relationships or extend meaning. Examples with huruf al-jar prepositions. So allama could take an object with ala or bi. For example, you could say علم المدرس الطلاب بالطريقة الجديدة. علم المدرس الطلاب بالطريقة الجديدة. That means the teacher taught the students using the new method. You're extending the meaning by adding a complement preceded by a preposition. And the preposition here is be. Another example, نظم with the preposition في. Let me say the sentence and let me see if you understand it. نظم المحرر المقالة في 3 أجزاء. نظم المحرر المقالة في 3 أجزاء. Do you understand the sentence? Okay, I'll give you the meaning. The editor organized the article into 3 parts. نظم المحرر المقالة في 3 أجزاء. Okay, one more example with the verb حضر. حضر is to prepare, and we often see it with the preposition لي. And here's the example sentence. Let's see if you understand it. حضر الطاهي الوجبة للضيوف. حضر الطاهي الوجبة للضيوف. حضر الطاهي الوجبة للضيوف. And what's the meaning? Did you figure it out? Yes, the chef prepared the meal for the guests. Very good. And here's a little learning tip. Track which prepositions pair with which verbs. This improves fluency and register control. The next point is on pronunciation. The power of the shadda. The doubled middle radical, the shadda, must be clearly pronounced. Say faʿʿala, doubling the ayn, not faʿala. Okay? Remember, there is a big difference between these two. So form 2 is faʿʔala with a double ayn. You stay longer on the ayn. Form 1 is faʿala. Another example, the present of this form is يفعل. يفعل, double ayn, not يفعل. يفعل has a different meaning, or يفعل, which doesn't exist. Right? So يفعل, stay longer on the ayn part of the verb. This distinction is crucial in formal speech, media, and classroom settings. Why does form 2 matter? Every form matters, actually, but we are concentrating on form 2 today. Form 2 is essential for expressing causation, to make someone do something, intensity, to do something forcefully, or frequency, to do something repeatedly. Let's see some additional high-frequency form 2 verbs. We have, for example, بحث. بحث is to search. Form 2, بحث, is to investigate thoroughly. Okay, so there's intensity in the action. قرأ is to read. قرأ is to make someone read or to make them recite. This is used when reciting Quran. Like if a sheikh is having someone read Quran, that's the verb we use. قرأه القرآن أو قرأه السورة. He made him read the verse. درس is to study, form 1. Form 2, درس is to make someone study or to teach or to give lessons, right? These verbs shape communication, education, and leadership. This episode is part of the complete Arabic Verbs Workbook system. To get notified when the full workbook is released with exercises, solutions, and bonus materials, follow my author page. I have put a link in the podcast description. Listen, repeat, and prepare for episode 9, Form 2, Deep Dive 1, Conjugation, Voice, and Frequency. Have a wonderful day or evening wherever you are. Assalamu alaikum. Bye for now. And check out my books on Amazon. They make beautiful gifts. Let me see. I'm going to turn off this live, but I want to see first if anybody has any questions here. I don't see any questions here on YouTube. Okay, no questions. Let me see if I can check. Sorry about that. I'm going to check my YouTube channel. I'm going to go to the channel itself. Where is it? What can I? Okay, I'll do this. Okay, go to YouTube and see the live. See if anybody has a question. Come on, open up. I need to go to my channel. YouTube Studio. No, I want to go to my channel here. View your channel. This is good. All right, let's see. Let's go to live. This is the. See if anybody has. Yeah, nobody has questions. So, live chat, open panel. Yeah, no question. So, let me see. Notifications here. Well, this is stuff I'm subscribed. So we can turn off this live on YouTube. And if you have questions, you may still ask them under the video. I'm happy to answer your questions. Have a great day, everyone on YouTube. And check TikTok and stream. Okay, check TikTok, see if